I'm tired of having to pay my light bill, and I know I'm just paying for something that's gonna kill the environment.
What do you mean?
Well, the power comes from burning fossil fuels, and most of the world's power does, and that releases CO2 emissions, and those are terrible for the environment. They cause are a main cause of global warming, and fossil fuels are responsible for at least a quarter of those CO2 emissions across the whole world. And also, we're running out of fossil fuels anyway, so we're gonna either all be without power or have some form of renewable energy. But I don't know about that.
I I still don't get it. Why are carbon emissions so bad for the environment?
Well, like I said, they lead to global warming.
Okay.
They do this through the greenhouse effect, and the greenhouse effect is greenhouse gases in the air form like a blanket around the world that block in heat. They do this because the sun sends long wave radiation at the world, and then when that long wave radiation hits, it bounces back off as short wave radiation, and the blanket can stop some of that shortwave radiation from escaping, causing heat around us, which is a good thing. That's what causes life. We need some, but when we have too much, it traps too much heat in, causing the world to warm very quickly, which can destroy many environments.
Okay, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You need power.
You're right. I do need power. I have been thinking though, what if I use solar energy? I mean, I live on the top of a hill. There's no mountains in the way to stop the sunlight from hitting the solar panels, which is one of the main factors on why some people don't use solar panels. And also, it would lower my carbon footprint, which is, I care more about that than, you know, the price of my light bill. And
I
I'm not trying to power a whole neighborhood. I'm just trying to power my house. So the loss of fossil energy isn't too big on that.
That makes sense, but what about for this time of year? I mean, what are you gonna do in the winter if the solar panels get covered in snow and ice, and when the days get shorter, there's less sunlight for the solar panels to absorb?
Well, you're right about both of those, but for the snow, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. I already have to clean the driveway, I have to clean the porches, and sometimes I even have to get up on the roof and clean the roof, which
I've seen your roof.
that's sketchy. Yeah. But for the shorter days, I haven't really thought about that one. Huh. What if I mixed types of renewable energy and also used wind energy as well as solar power?
that that could work, especially in the winter when it does get windier and well, it's evident that that happens. It's very cold.
Oh, yeah. The wind picks up here a lot. The two forms of renewable energy, when I combine them, especially in the winter when the wind picks up so much, and in the summer when there's a lot more sunlight, I should
Right.
be able to make up for my loss in fossil energy.
Yeah, but aren't solar panels really expensive to start up? At least in the long term, it can lower your light bill.
That's true. Uh, you're very true there, but I care less about the cost of my light bill and renewable energy. I care more about the price that the earth is paying for all of us to have power. Maybe if enough people or even whole energy companies switch to using renewable energy, we might be able to lower our impact on the environment.
You're right. We do need to make a switch. We need to save our environment and use more renewable energy. We need to do whatever it takes to protect our world from this global warming that we've caused. Maybe I'll even switch over too.